Hey, Jose Monkey. It's pretty dark out right now, and I need you to find me.
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. When people record videos at night, it can be much more difficult to see the details that will help you to find the location. In this video, I had to make some assumptions about what I was seeing, and I needed to go with my gut on this one. Check out the video.
Hey, Jose Monkey. It's pretty dark out right now, and I need you to find me. Where am I?
So what can we see? This person asks to be found and then begins to show us their surroundings. And it's pretty dark. We've got a blue and red sign here that is pretty much impossible to read. I'll come back to that. As they turn, we can see that they're near a strip mall or shopping center of some kind, but it's really very difficult to read any of the signs here. And that's what makes videos recorded at night so difficult. Even the slightest bit of motion turns all of these lighted signs into a blur. Really, the only sign that we see here that is clear is this one. It says drive-through. We can also see that we have a partial sign here that ends in the letter E. Now, I was fairly certain that that was a Starbucks.
Bruh, Starbucks does not end in the letter E.
No, but this is definitely what Starbucks drive-through signs look like. And Starbucks stores usually say Starbucks coffee, which does end in E.
Okay, my bad.
So we've got a Starbucks, but other than that, I couldn't really tell very much. Now, that blue and red sign was definitely impossible to read.
Bro, if you say you read that sign.
No, I could not read it, but I did think that I might have an idea what it was for. The red and blue coloring here made me strongly suspect that this might be a sign for a hospital or urgent care facility. For whatever reason, it seems like every place like that I see has signs just like that. I guess people associate those colors with hospitals. Anyway, I thought I might be looking for a Starbucks that was close to a hospital, but I didn't really know where to look. Now, when I get stuck like that, I usually have two options. I can go with a very broad search, like look for every Starbucks in the country that's near a hospital, or I can try to narrow it down based on hunches and vibes. Now, I know some people will be incredulous when I say this, but I looked at this video and just tried to take a guess at where it might be. Out of curiosity, I would love to hear what you think. Just based on what you've seen so far, do you have any guesses for where this video might be? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I took a shot here and said maybe it's New Jersey.
Why Jersey?
Well, I'm from New Jersey, and even though I didn't recognize this location, it looked like it could be Jersey. I didn't really have any good reason to think I was right, but I was taking a shot.
Ain't no way, bro.
And if I'm being entirely honest, I feel like somehow this person was giving me a New Jersey vibe. I don't know if that's accurate or not. I don't know where this person's from, but I think they remind me of somebody I know from New Jersey, so I don't know, maybe that was it. Anyway, armed with those three ideas, that we almost definitely have a Starbucks, we might have a hospital, and maybe this is in New Jersey, I decided to start looking. Now, if there was a hospital here, I still didn't know how far away it was. After all, we can't really see it. So I just estimated a distance of about 150 meters, which is roughly 500 feet, and I wrote a query to look for every Starbucks that was within 150 meters of a hospital in the state of New Jersey. And I only got 7 results. Most of them were in the northern part of the state, but there was one that was closer to the Jersey Shore. So I decided to check that one first. And guys, that was it. You were here in Galloway, New Jersey. Honestly, I couldn't even really believe I found this one. But I looked at the street view and it's definitely the right place. I was able to confirm that Starbucks that's nearby, and also the other nearby buildings. And I could see the sign, which I now know is for the Sunrise Plaza. We can also see that red and blue sign, which helped me find this place. All that tells me that you were standing right over here in this parking space. So I know all of that seems incredibly lucky, and perhaps it is. If I'd searched the entire country for every Starbucks that was close to a hospital, I would have gotten a list of over 200 results. So that would have taken a while to go through all of them if I hadn't found another way to narrow it down.
Bro's hacking.
Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And this time it's one of the places I found during the lightning round in Beach Week, and that is in Ocean City. That's nearly 14 miles or about 22 kilometers away from the spot. Guys, go check out the map of all the places I've found for you so far for the videos you've sent me. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that, on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me on that video.
Bro, you scare me sometimes.
I do? I don't mean to.
Like, I don't think you're evil,
Okay.
but I think the dark forces are using you as a conduit or something.
Okay, well, I guess I will watch out for that.